So very good afternoon to all. Today I'm going to discuss the Cubozoan blooms, how it is interacting with the commercial fish production activity. It will include both capture side as well as the culture forms also. During 2022-23 years, we came across these two blooms in different locality in same districts. So it is eastern part of Arabian Sea and it is northwest coast of India, mainly the Maharashtra state. This coastal line is almost 720 kilometers and this particular Palghar district is contributing almost 20% of the total marine fish productions of that state. So it is very important to work on these blooms. So main fisheries operating in this region is dollnet fishery. It is a tided influenced the bagnet fishery. It is mostly they are targeting the high valued fishes, mainly bag pomfret, silver pomfret, pinnate or non-pinnate shrimps. So this dollnet fishery is contributing almost 47 million US dollar to this Maharashtra state. So this Cubozoan blooms are having major impact on their fishery, commercial fishery ground. So through questionnaires, we have almost interviewed the fishermen from the experience of 5 years to 40 years experienced fishermen of different age groups. So we have first asked the fishermen whether this species, by showing some of the photos, to confirm whether this species is Cubozoans or Symposiums. Then later we have enquired what kind of the impacts. First one is fishery closure. So in a month they are going to the sea for 26 days. Almost in a year, 8 months they are going into the sea. Based on that, so due to this Cubozoan blooms, mainly box jellyfish, Chiropsides butangi. So 12% of the fishing days is going absent due to the heavy blooms, and fish net clogging almost covering 24.6%, and 40% of fishing gear was getting damaged due to releasing these blooms back to the waters. And peak seasons we have observed is to April to May and September to November. So we have intuited that what is that bloom, whether this bloom is almost lost 30-40 years, whether this bloom is already there in that same fishing ground, or whether it is increasing over the period or decreasing over the period. So we came across that some of the fishers, they agreed that every year it is increasing 42% and decreasing 18% of people are, fishermen said it is decreasing, and some of the fishers, they said there is no change in the bloom. Every year we are observing this bloom during these peak seasons. So these are the species, Chiropsides butangi. So in commercially valid species, during the catch, apart from that fishery closure, almost 45 to 68% of the catch belongs to the fishes, and butangi is covering 30 to 54% of the whole catch is contributed by butangi. Due to these things, they are facing very difficult in sorting the fishes and prawns during the encounter. Due to that, they are forced to discard the fish biomass back to the sea, almost at the rate of 12.56 to 18.96 kilogram per hour. So we have estimated the bloom biomass based on this map showing the green and blue colors. These are the commercial fishing ground. So in that fishing ground, almost 200 to 300 fishing nets of dole net is operating at the same time. During that period, so per square kilometers, how many fishing nets has been operated. With the help of fishermen, we have given the log books. Due to the log books, we got the points, lat long points, and particular lat long points, how many fishing nets, how many numbers of fishing nets they are operating. Based on that, they will soak the net for 4 hours. After 4 hours, they will haul. So in that 4 hours, how much net in that net, how much jellyfish biomass they are getting. So based on that, we have raised the value, and we have estimated that almost 1,300 kilogram per kilometer square to in yellow region. In blue regions, we got 652 during the peak fishing season. Next one, another interaction is its semi-intensive shrimp farm, where we came across the Cubozoan. Another one is mangrove box jellyfish, Tripedalia cystophora. So this main blooming season is during October to December, and due to that bloom, that Pineus venami farmers cannot able to stock their seeds. Once they are stocking the seeds, immediately the seeds are dying, so they have stopped the seeds. Due to that, 3 stocking cycles of each cycles 80 days, they couldn't able to stock last year. That main intake is to Vaitarna Creek, where the bloom from the sea it's entering into the fish farms. So these are the maps. The red dots are showing that commercial shrimp farms, where these farms have got these blooms of Tripedalia cystophora. So how it is entered? So immediately after the southwest monsoon, that the sea salinity is less than 25 ppt. During that time, this Tripedalia cystophora bloom is it's blooming, and the main thing is immediately after the southwest monsoon, the rainwater runoff, that coastwater is heavily loaded with nutrients, and plus maybe because of that particular fishing ground is more of pinnate shrimps. So due to that, more larvae and high nutrients, it made, and immediately after the monsoon, the temperature also increasing from 25 to 30 degree in sea surface temperature. Due to that, it's triggering that bloom, and bloom is entering through the creek. So from the creek, it's entering into the shrimp farms. So this is the species, Tripedalia cystophora. We have done the samplings. This is a semi-intensive aquaculture farms, where they are not following any water filtration system, proper water filtration systems. So we have done the samplings, and we have given some advice to the farmers. So you go for proper water filtration systems and chlorinations for the water intake tanks, and make the inlet pipe treated with, if it is possible, you make the treatment with chlorination. Otherwise, you can remove the inlet pipe, go for the new one. And sluice gate should be properly guarded with the proper mesh size, so that we can restrict that the bloom larval to enter into the commercial pond systems. We ask them to go for ploughing the bottom, and each and every time after every cycle, and sun drying is we have recommended for every cycle. So thank you. These are other gelatinous blooms we have come across those areas in Maharashtra coast. Thank you.